Hello there everyone and welcome back. We are making our offensive for right now as apparently the Klackons are rallying up their forces. They already got their massive Mara merged with a Titan, and they also got this fleet, which I want to say was on the other side of this wormhole over at Mentars now within the region. So a big massive fight is imminent. And I'm kind of at the losing end potentially once that gets started. Although I'm going to push on through because I'm building up my creds now and I'm going to have a massive amount of upgrades by the time I get there. The real question is, where do I want to go? Because I have warp point blocks. Thank you very much. I already knew that. And I guess, did I already move the fleet? I'm not seeing the fleet having moved, so I'm not seeing a move like, oh, just this one damn destroyer is ruining my efforts. Go figure. I have to babysit this entire fleet because of one goddamn destroyer. Well. I don't need it there, but considering how massive this fleet is, it's going to take a little bit of time. Actually, I should have done that a little bit differently. If there was a way to select the entire fleet, then unselect the destroyer, I could have done that instead. That was a bit stupid on my part. But as it stands now, I should be able to strike at Fluffius well before this Titan fleet does. And I also got a fleet make its way over to Pandora, although this already moved, so it's not going to get any closer to my liking. The collision course is imminent, and I intend to win this one. I'm going to have a planet there with possibly a star fortress, or at least a battle station if I can afford it. And chances are, when that happens, they're going to be too chicken to fight me. And then I can start bullying, pushing my weight around, as it were. Also, we had increased the taxes a little bit to give me a massive surplus of creds, which probably doesn't, it's not going to be much right now, but I'm going to get creds on everything else. It's just a question of what do I want to do with this planet. Nortez, you're ultra rich. I want to keep developing you, because apparently you're due for a lot more development, especially with your pollution level rising. I think we're going to take care of that right this moment. Right this second, you're also stagnating, so that could be useful. Well, the pollution is rising, and I want to keep this developing, so the core waste up is kind of necessary. But it is an ultra-rich world, apparently, so I'm going to put it to good use. Huge as well, with room to terraform. So someday in a not-so-distant, well, not-so-near future, it's going to be a wonderful Gaia world. I just got to invest like 50 turns to make that happen. So, SKO, I got to relearn all this damn stuff. It's been a while, it feels like. So, we're just going to keep building. I'm getting close to my fleet cap, so it's not like I can build a lot of ships. So, keep on building, keep on enhancing, keep trying to see what I can get away with. It's really the name of the game, as I want to rush through this so I can quickly focus on the fleet movements. Get that all set up. Let's see, Colonial Revenue Center, let's see. Could I rush the Neutron Collider? That's probably not a terrible idea. Also, rushing a Colonial Center would be good. I need to save my money though, so rushing anything is not really going to be useful. Not as useful as saving it. Also, spies. You haven't done very well for me just yet with the new security, the tech that I have for your infiltrating, but we're going to try and make something happen here still. I've yet to steal one piece of tech from you, but you have been destabilizing slowly but surely. So, there is progress, just not the progress at the rate I would like. So, oh, wait. I was trying to move you to Wolf Prime. Why did you not move to Wolf Prime? There we go, that's better. Rebellious little thing. I don't know what happened there, because I don't think I clicked on anything. I just moused over all the planets to find worthy candidates to be spied upon. Let's see. They're making a move over, so I can get to Fluffius just in time to start upgrading. The only problem is I'm probably not going to get my battle station that I would like, because I'm not even going to have a turn for that. But on the plus side, they did not seem to want to take their Titan with them, interestingly. So, Klackons are making a bit more mistakes here. They're not bringing their entire armada, which is pretty much what they've been doing this entire past few episodes, and oh boy, they got a second Titan. So I need to start making swings now, otherwise this is going to start getting a little bit out of hand with 2 Titans to have to fight with, as well as that massive armada. On the plus side, it seems like I'm benefiting from this exchange because they kind of bombed 2 of their own planets, pretty much. Mind you, they're probably not very valuable planets, but they bombed them nonetheless, which kind of lowers their fleet points. It lowers the amount of production they can get, so in the end, I still benefit. Now I just gotta make sure I do not lose this fleet. Not in a silly manner. If I'm gonna lose this fleet, I want to lose it in where it can do the most damage possible, and looks like Meklar also investing in the stock exchange. Let's keep up. What is this?
Galactic News Network.
Racist supremacy. So, well, the thing is, that's irrelevant because the campaign is already over. Meklar have already done a scientific victory. So, this is all for fun right now. Let's see. Okay, to achieve economic victory in 10 turns. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh well, it's irrelevant at this point, because they already won handily. And I would like to auto-resolve. This thing should die with no damage, right? No, I'm wrong. Apparently I did take damage. It looks like it was on a Titan, so easily it's going to repair that damage in no time. That's not an issue. Then I can invade Fluvius, conquer it, and start upgrading the vast majority of my ship, and then we can watch as they cower. Oh, and they also downgrade their fleet quite a notable amount. Huh. So, does that mean they're coming after this fleet then? There would be no reason they're making moves to come over to Fluvius with a fleet of that size. I hate to break it to you. That's not how it's probably working out. Also, this fleet's about to jump on through. It's a little bit behind, but it can still reinforce nicely. And it's due for an upgrade as well. So, I will be so happy if we can get this conflict going. And again, nope. It looks like they're going to ignore... I'm seriously wondering, should I ignore Fluvius and try and merge these 2 fleets together and take Pandora instead? One of the planets in Pandora, would that be a better idea? I get the benefit of trying to bomb this jump gate. And these 2 fleets can merge together just fine if I go over there. That may not be a terrible idea, and especially now that I know I can take on this fleet. Without a doubt, I can demolish that fleet, and I get a nice deeper position here when I conquer one of these planets in Pandora, rather than Fluvius there. So I got a much better options for striking as Sempis and Wazna. So I am happy about that prospect. And once I get a marine barrack set up there, I can build a bunch of troop transports to help with the invasion force. So we're going to pay no mind to the Meklar right now. We're going to put this Klackons threat to bed. Preferably quickly, because it looks like the Meklar are just bombing everything. Sakura are not going to last much longer with those Titans there, and I know there were more Meklar ships in the area. I failed horribly, haven't I? Trying to defend the Sakura, be an ally to them, because mostly due to my own fault. So this entire campaign is due to that one mistake of trying to go to war with the Klackons to hopefully protect the Mentar. That's probably what killed me in this episode, without a doubt, because I could have done the destabilization and eventually had the Klackons help with the war effort against the Meklar, and that would have changed the tables entirely if I had not done that one silly thing. But they were at war with an ally. I was not in the ideal position to kind of threaten them, I guess, because it was actually a war with the Darlocks at the time, so that was my mistake there, and we're going to try and rectify that a little bit. It's not going to change the campaign results any, but I'm going to attempt to rectify it. Now, can I bomb this thing to death? That would be amazing. Bomb. I could even drop troop transports. 18 fusion bombs. That should kill it, right? Yeah, thankfully that killed it. That's what I'm looking for. Don't ask me why plasma torpedoes aren't killing it, but... well, can't have everything, I guess. Now I just need to upgrade... do I really need to upgrade my bombs? Well, it certainly doesn't hurt because it means less destroyers I can equip with bombs to destroy those damn jump gates at least, so... it gives me more room for more weaponry on the rest of my destroyers, if nothing else. So there is a plus to that. We'll upgrade Earless there, gets production going. It's a normal world, so this is not my main production plant. So yeah, Earless Prime is the one that's been building my Titan, the majority of my stuff. So hopefully we can do the same for you. No need for a cloning center. Well, Star Fortress is pretty much needed though, without a doubt. Because you are kind of like in the most awkward spot for defending right now. So hopefully Star Fortresses will help a little bit with that regard. Also, oh, I remember what I was doing with this fleet. It was going to go hunt down some Meklar ships. So, if I could find some isolated Meklar ships, that would not be a terrible thing. I could snipe them there, but then I have to fight the ones over in Rested Tally. And if I attack an outpost, then we're straight up at war. And I could potentially take out that fleet, but of course outposts are in the way, so nothing wants to work. And probably without a doubt, if I were to attack Cestus too, then that would declare war, which I guess now is as good a time as any almost, since I'm so close to their heartland. Okay, there's that frigate again trying to serve as bait. Trying to trick me, aren't you? Ah, my. You silly, silly thing. Hell, if there was an option for me to just do a run-by as I was going to rendezvous with the rest of my fleet on the other side of Pandora, I would definitely do that, because you're so weak, you're so fragile, I wouldn't even need to try and engage you directly. I could just fly by, shoot a couple of plasma torpedoes, and you more than likely would not survive that exchange. Even though they're not guided torpedoes at that, I'm just realizing, so maybe it would survive. Still, high likeliness I could just snipe that, kill that thing, just by flying to the other side of the system. Oh well. Not an issue now, I have my plan all set up. These two fleets are going to merge together, and I can push into Pandora. And maybe just take out that jump gate in the process, because already I took out a back door here, which would ensure a one-turn travel time at least to Fluffius. With Pandora, it takes them at least 2 turns. Unless these Titans have brand new engines that kind of eliminates that little travel time, that excess little turn. And even then, most of their fleets stayed back over in Qing anyway. And I want to say most of them aren't upgraded just yet. Oh well, we got a good position with ourselves here. Instead of a stronghold in Fluffius, we're gonna have a stronghold in Pandora. Or hell, if I want to be so bold, I can go straight to Wazna. Although Pandora is the most awkward one for the Klackon fleet, once the jump gates are down at least, because it's gonna take them so long to respond if they want to make any sort of offensive on me. So I think we're good. We are definitely good. These fleets are about to merge themselves with a welcoming amount of reinforcements underway. I sadly don't have any troop transports because I should have taken Fluffius at the same time, shouldn't I? I could still potentially do that. It'll take another turn or 2 longer than I probably would have liked.
Look, Skylord.
Now, we can do a stellar converter, a massive weaponry that can destroy planets. It doesn't have actual let's see, it doesn't have like space or cost or anything, so I'm not sure exactly what's different, because it doesn't want to give me stats, just cost, and space for just the disruptor cannon. So if disruptor cannon's like the main combat weapon, then we're gonna go with that, because it's implying the stellar converter only works for shooting things outside of combat. And miniaturization can is perfect. And I can upgrade everything to my good old disruptor cannon. What is the power of this thing? 90 damage, 20 penetration, 60 range. So that is quite notable, but again, keep in mind, Gauss cans goes through shields, with no range dissipation, which could be a big deal too. Do I want to... Let me hold off on upgrades for now. I still got a massive amount of upgrades with the current fleet I need to do already. Transport field, we already know that. Planetoids. Muller device. What the hell are you? A massive burst damage weapon with a cooldown. Oh, 25-second cooldown, so it could be an ability, it could be an actual attack. I'm not quite sure. Either way, holy crap, that could do a lot of damage to something smaller. Potentially one shot. Anything 450 health. Don't know how practical it is for an actual weapon though. Because he has less armor penetration than even the Disruptor. For something bigger anyway. Something more developed like the Mechlar, so probably not worth getting. Spies need orders. More moving. So where do I put you? We'll put you in Biots. Probably a stupid idea, but we're going to put you in many planets as we can. Although... I'm kind of contemplating if I want to go the route to contest the Mechlar with the economic victory. Although that doesn't really matter. It seriously does not matter, so why am I even considering it? I couldn't tell you. Nonetheless, this campaign, regardless, is going to be near its end. Once I can quickly deal with the Klackons, I strike at the Mechlar, destroy any momentum they have. We're going to hopefully get all the races to go to war from the getter. And then we're going to watch them get swallowed up. Almost quite literally, because all the other races are surrounding it. And we're just going to engulf them in a blaze of green, red, purple. Well, probably not purple with the Darlocks, because I'm kind of in their way. Klackons are no longer going to exist. We're just going to swallow up the Mechlar. And with how exhausted they've been, potentially, just kind of trying to brute force their way through the Sakra. They may not have enough defenses to really justify such a dramatic result. Really, that's the only reason I'm trying to continue with this campaign right now, is just to see that final puzzle piece click in, where all the races go at once against the Mechlar, and just watch them get dissolve. Because the Barassi alone are damn formidable. I am going to have an amazing fleet if I can keep it intact up here with the Klackons. And Sakura are itching for revenge. They're not going to be in a good position to push forward, but they're itching for revenge. And Darlocks, who knows what the Darlocks are going to do. Hell, none of the races would want to go to war with them because they're so mighty and formidable, they probably wouldn't even consider it. Unless I trade them immensely. But I'm looking forward to seeing this, the fruits of my labor come together. I just gotta give the Barassi incentive by making sure there's no Klackons to go to war with. And speaking of Klackons, look at them. They're just chilling in Pandora. They don't want to fight me. How cute. You know they're just gonna run away, but I'm kind of okay with that, because as soon as I go to Pandora and try and take that, it leaves them open to attack my back door, which is probably what's going to happen, more than likely. But it's finally going to happen, the big massive battle, and I am not going to auto-resolve this. It's just a shame I haven't had a chance to upgrade everything. Nonetheless, this is looking good in my favor. Now let's see what the Klackons do. I'm probably going to have to push forward, in which case they're just going to warp on out, aren't they? Look at that armada. Look at their pitiful armada. It's not nearly as formidable as mine, isn't it? I got Titans. What do they got? Just a lot of ships. Now, let me try and group this into two different wings. So the cruisers, frigates... You're going to be group 1, you're going to match each other's speed. I'm hoping that worked. And the cruisers, or the battleships and Titans, are all going to match speed, and they're going to be pushing forward first. We're going to see how this works. And knowing my luck, they're not going to move at all. Oh, they are moving, and wow. Holy crap, those battleships can move. So frigates, cruisers, and all that, you're just going to hang back. You're going to let the battleships and do that take the brunt of the damage. And you're going to provide the second wave once the engagement begins. And we're moving at 1.5 times speed here to try and get things moving a little bit. Try and do as much damage as possible, and most of these do have semi-guided weaponry, so hopefully we're okay. So, I should have been using my shield generators. That was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? A little bit of a mistake, but look at all that firepower. You cannot say no to that. Alright, we're getting a bit of latency, so maybe, well, slow frames rather, because of the massive number of ships. We're going to slow it back down to normal speed to maybe keep it manageable. And I should be using these shield boosters. This is not working out. Shields are up. Fighters going. Just frigates, destroyers, cruisers, destroy all the little stuff. Battleships and Titans, destroy the big stuff. Yeesh, that was quick and painful, wasn't it? And can is there any more shields I can put up for this fleet? Yep, shields are up. Absorbing what damage they can. That is all she wrote. Wow. Now, well, there's still a couple of ships left. It's hard to tell what's Klackon ships versus mine, because I'm assuming mine's are the one with the health bars. Wow, that was an amazing victory. What did I lose, though? A couple of battleships, without a doubt. And with this mess, it's really hard to tell. Let's see. I lost an emu, a griffin, 2 griffins. Looks like I lost 3 battleships there. 1 heavily damaged, 2 eagles. And I lost absolutely no frigates or destroyers. It's really the battleships that were the most felt. 2 cruisers are amazing as far as the first group. I would figure I lost my entire frigate weight, but no, I didn't even lose a single frigate. Holy crap. That was amazing. Oh, and that's why they were so weakened too. I don't know what the fleet strength was, but it did not seem that formidable. And I should have moved the troop transports back first. That might have been a better idea. As it stands now, I can't stay here anyway, because it looks like the Titans are making their way forward. Nope, I am not attacking the military outpost, no. I just want to leave you there. So, you're just going to guard. You're going to guard the Barathi border, and I guess the plans to take Fluvius are going to wait for now. Just for now. So, Cestus, what are you doing? Just keep on building. Get everything going. I have the fleet points now, don't I, to build a couple of ships, so as much as I would love you to build another Titan, that's going to take an eternity. But let's build it anyway, I guess. What else can I build that might help speed that along? Just deep sea cooling. I don't need... Oh, yeah, this would help my bio cost. Why didn't I do that earlier for such a production world? I could not tell you. Either way, let's boost up this a little bit more. And let's get ready. With that massive chunk gone, what's left? 8,000 here. And that's pretty much it. I just snowballed right through that fleet. And all I really lost of value was 3 battleships. Holy crap. There was a lot of dancing around, trying to avoid each other, trying to get the upper hand, and in the end, when the battle finally took place, I just snowballed, finally. After all this time of being put down by the Klackons on every frontal engagement. All it took was a little bit of stupid AI and me baiting them all back and forth in Pandora. Oh my.
Each Klackon must forgive her share.
You want peace, but you have the balls. You have whatever insectile balls you have to ask for 2 of my plants. Holy crap. Do you have any idea what just happened here? I just demolished the brunt of your fleet. All you have left are 2 Titans and a couple of frigates as what's left of the remainder of your defenses. Sure, you're building a lot of frigates now, but I think that's too little too late. Your real rebuilding efforts is too late because I'm already in a prime position to take Pandora, upgrade the entirety of my fleet, and then start snowballing through. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if it is possible in some way to keep the Klackons alive, though. Take Wasna and Septis system here, so I have my strike point for the Meklar, but is it possible to get the Barati to have peace with them? I wonder. Although, if they're going to ask for my worlds, that is not going to do it. I don't know where the hell they get that idea. To think they could ask for plants after I just crushed them so wholeheartedly, so handily. But no, they still have the audacity. And Meklar fleets? Huh. There's Meklar fleets here, but I don't see them. Don't ask me why. They're probably outside of sensor range or something, but I still see them. And Grumium is about to die. There's going to be nothing left of that poor world. I have no visual indicator if it has a shield generator, I don't think, so it's holding for a while at least, but not very well. Oh, I'm seeing a shield generator after all. There's like a faint transparent outline. At least for my plants that I know I have them. So, come on, end the turn for me. Yeah, the spam of everything. Infiltrate cybercrime, that failed, go figure. And we're looking good. We are looking damn good. Now let's take Pandora. My victory chance is amazingly low. Oh. No wonder, it's a single damn destroyer. No wonder indeed. Now merge these fleets together, will ya? Now let's correct this. See? From 0 to 100 in practically an instant with that change. Go figure. I don't want to have a destroyer just go fight on its own anyway. So attack the colony, bombard it. I only need 1 troop transport apparently. So it has been crushed. It is starving unfortunately, but the most important thing out of all this is all the upgrades we're about to undo. Just in sway. I'm not even using the right terminology. To just endow upon them. Although I'm still going broke really quickly though. So I'm going to have to plan out the rest of my upgrades. And I just spent it all regardless. So even then, we practically have more defense value than it did even before the big massive battle. Just from those upgrades alone. We are looking really damn good.